We are headed off now. We are going to go to grab coffee and pastries and then go to Victoria Street, window shop around, and then go to the Writers Museum, which I'm very excited for. Now we're gonna go window shop. Maybe actually shop. But look at the view. Let's go.
Those. Yeah. Those are cool.
What are these?
Bon-ton toys.
I can watch here, yeah. Can I just double check what ones it is?
Sale cornamuso da qualche parte. We're just walking around the meadows. We have like an hour and a half before we make some journals at Wheel of Fate. So we're taking the time to walk around, enjoy the scenery.
Enjoy a little stroll.
Yeah, it's so pretty. Cute trees and cute dogs that we're seeing, so yeah. We pre-booked a bookbinding workshop at Wheel of Fate, and today we finally got to make our journals. Our instructor was the nicest girl. We first got to pick out our leather exterior. I chose a black leather with a green interior. We then chose the color of our ties, which is the thing that actually binds the book together. All of the materials and tools are provided for by the workshop. We were given paper that we had to punch holes in, and then we got to start assembling. We used a long stitch technique, but we were told we could later choose any binding technique in the future. We both did the medium journal that they offer, and that's about 120 pages, which is such a great size. It easily fits into my purse so I can take it on the go. Actually, building the journal is not the hard part. The hard part is picking out a stencil and actually etching the design onto your leather. I went with a moon phases design on the front, and for the back, I did a border with a singular moon in the middle. My boyfriend did amazing on his borders, and his tree looks so great on the front. We then got to pick a charm and finish the closing of the journal. It was only me and my boyfriend in the class, which was great because we got so much time with the instructor, and we got to learn a lot about Edinburgh from her. I left the workshop so happy. I love how my journal turned out, and the fact that I can replace the pages indefinitely makes it so much better. Hello, we are back in the hotel now. We had such a great day. We walked around the meadows, we went to Victoria Street today, we did a little window shopping, we went to the Writers Museum, which was honestly really cool. And then we did our bookbinding class, which was incredible. I have some clips that I took of it. It was just so amazing. Our teacher was incredible. She was actually from the US. And so we talked a bunch about the States, and she gave us a lot of good recommendations to go here, like food recs and just things that she really enjoyed about Edinburgh and like living overseas versus living in America. So that was really interesting to hear her thoughts about everything and what it was like living internationally. She was so nice, so lovely to meet her, and we had such a great time making our books, and I'll show you my finished product. She wrapped them up so nice for us for traveling, but I definitely want to start writing in it tonight. I want to write about what we've done so far while we're here. So I think that's what I'm gonna do next, and then maybe read after, but I'll show you what I made. This is the journal that I made. So it's kind of like leather exterior, and you etch in designs that you want, and then like the inside fabric portion really shines through when you etch it. So I did the moon phases because it's so cute and I'm obsessed with the moon. And then we got to pick a charm. So I picked one with a black cat in a moon, like he's like stretched out in the moon, and then a white kitty as the sun, like representing the sun. And so cute. And then on the back I did a border design, and then I copied the same moon that I did on the front as on the back. Very cute. And then I also did like the phases of the moon in each of the corners. And it's so cute. I love it so much. We also got to add on these book edge corners, which I was hesitant at first, but they're only £1 extra. So I was like, why not? And it'll keep our edges safe so that they don't like fray or tear. So yeah, and then you can undo it. And there's so many pages. I didn't realize, I don't know why I didn't realize this before I went to the class, but you can take out the pages once you're done with them and then replace them with different pages. So you can add like watercolor pages and just regular like journal pages, writing pages, so that you can keep the outside and reuse it. This is like, I don't know, it's just like, it feels so good to like have this, and like, I made this, I now know how to weave it. Like, this was the one thing that I was so excited for coming to Edinburgh. Okay, so here are journals together. This one is Trevor's. This one is insane. Like, he did such a good job on like the borders and the tree. And he did a really cool design choice where he etched the roots underground and the leaves fully, but left the wood that is exposed, like the actual tree bark. He etched, I don't know if you can tell, yeah, not fully, and it makes it look more realistic, and it has a really cool effect when you're like looking at it. And it's just like, I'm obsessed with this. This looks so good.